Taylor Swift's new 10-minute version of All Too Well has many unhinged, but you're probably wondering, how did this happen? Why is it here? Why do we need it? Let's break it down. It is Andy here for a tale that is nearly a decade old. People are very invested, as I said, with Taylor Swift's new song. First of all, why did it happen? If you don't know why, I'm here to tell you all of that in a very safe, understandably, easy to follow version. Okay, so if you don't know anything about what I'm talking about in this whole tale, it goes back to 2012 when times were much, much simpler. In that year, popular singer and songwriter Taylor Swift released the notable, lyrically genius piece to date. The song All Too Well was a tearjerker and made a lot of people in their feels, especially because it was about Jake Gyllenhaal. Or so it was supposed to be about. The song was widely believed to be narrating the tale between the two stars and their relationship that only lasted a short few months. From talking about the sister, who's Jake Gyllenhaal's sister Maggie, turning 21, which was Taylor's upcoming age at the time, and even leaving a scarf in New York at a childhood home, all seems very parallel for their dynamic relationship. Now, back then, Swifties went down the rabbit hole and found many gems, including Jake Gyllenhaal wearing a similar scarf to what Taylor describes in the song. And now in 2021, people are going even further because there's a 10-minute version that has new Easter eggs and a whole new side of the story. Taylor Swift, who no longer owns all of her tracks from the album Red, was re-recording the album lately and let everyone know this song, although originally a shorter track, was actually recorded as a 10-minute version. Since the longer version of this track never made the full cut, she actually owns this special edition. The original 2012 version of Red currently belongs to Shamrock Holdings, an American predicate equity firm owned by the Disney estate, after Scooter Braun sold the masters to Taylor's first 6 albums back in 2020. In her bid to finally own her work, she announced Red, Taylor's version, alongside Fearless, Taylor's version as well. And now, the juicy stuff you really want to know about why this really all matters. The track is full of lyrics that, again, never made the original cut. For example, one says, "Till we were dead and gone and buried. Check the pulse and come back swearing it's the same, after 3 months in the grave." Popular theories came out of lyrics like this when people wondered, okay, did Jake Gyllenhaal try to rekindle this 3-4-month-old relationship? Like, what happened here? But the biggest lyric is slated in the track with, "And there we are again, and nobody had to know. You kept me like a secret, but I kept you like an oath." And oh yeah, fans knew about this. To give you some context, back in the days when the two were dating, Jake Gyllenhaal was not keen of all of the press that had been circulating when the two stars were together. Overall, he wanted to keep their relationship a secret, while she was totally all in. The 9-year gap in their relationship, with Swift being 20 and Gyllenhaal being 29, is even mentioned in these new lyrics. And he said it's supposed to be fun turning 21. So yes, if you thought back in the day this song was about Jake Gyllenhaal and maybe had your doubts, well, you might be 100% confirmed now. The song mentioned more emotional heartbreak, even a line about being closer in age, maybe it all would have worked out, but fans were able to see through all the heartbreak and turmoil with Taylor's music video, which was played out by Sadie Sink as herself and Dylan O'Brien as Jake, which is funny enough because she credited it as Jake Lyon for Dylan O'Brien's credit as his character. Anyway, the video and song have amassed millions of views since release and has everybody talking. A lot of the internet sent memes to Jake checking in on him and wondering how he's feeling now that the song's been released nearly 10 years later. So in the end, I'm just surprised that people are so devoted to this, and not surprised because people love Taylor Swift. The fact that there's also a 10-minute version that was not let out to the public, thinking that no one would listen to a 10-minute version, times have changed. Obviously, for more videos like this, head to whatstrending.com, follow me, Andy Lalwani, and let us know what you think of Taylor's version, because she owns it. We'll see you soon.